This is Jason with McGuire's Clocks. It is March 19th, 2015, and I'm going to take you on a quick tour of our grandfather clock selection. We carry new, used, and antique grandfather clocks from pretty much all the major brands. We've got a antique Hermle right here, 2-weight, 5-tube. And on the other side of the spectrum, we have a brand new Howard Miller presidential model. Just take a quick walk down the line here so you can get an idea. We got a couple Hermle model clocks right here. Hermle makes all their cabinets solid wood. There's not a piece of filler in it. They'll be either cherry, maple, or oak. I believe both of these are made out of cherry, and they have mahogany inserts in the top of it. Essentially, these are the same model. One is just an open top and one is just a closed top. This one here you'll see in a separate video on our page. This is a used Ridgeway. It is a limited edition 1978 model. Has day, date, and month complication on the front of it. Chrome weights, 5 tubes, chain drive, movement fully restored. Another Hermle here. This is the Shelbourne. The case is hand distressed. Before finishing it, they use a chain and beat it with a chain to give it a older antique look. That's one of Hermle's nicer dials that they make also. Very beautiful clock, solid mahogany. Top to bottom. The rep says there's some veneer in there, but he's not sure where it is. But he said most of the case is almost 100% solid mahogany. Another used one. This is a Ridgeway. Again, a pretty nice Ridgeway. Beveled glass all the way around. This one has the complications in the top corners that allow you to change the chime and the strike silent in the top instead of just having the standard levers. Really nice clock. All of our antique clocks come with the full rebuilt movement in it. Same movement it came with from the factory, just taken out, completely restored. This is one here. It's a German 2-weight half-hour strike with a bim bam chime. I'll go ahead and show you this one even though it's on the wall since it's a big one. This is a jeweler's regulator, stained glass panes. Turn around here. It's another new Howard Miller. This one we sold just a little while ago, but I keep it on the floor because it's the safest place since we're moving stuff in the back all the time. That's a Charles R. Sligh, very limited production. They went out of business in 2006. Very, very sought after clock. We have another German 2-weight half-hour strike. This one strikes on a double coil gong, so it has a very deep, bassy gong sound to it. Actually has some pretty nice weights on it too. Usually don't get that filigree on them. This is a used Ridgeway. It's just a little chain drive Westminster. We sell these with brand new movements in them for about $1,000, which is cheaper than what you'll buy a new version of this one for, and it actually has a better movement in it. We keep a few of those around all the time. Another antique one. This is a Westminster chime, coffin case, German grandfather clock. This is a Sligh Legacy series. Plays Ave Maria, Beethoven's Ninth, which is Ode to Joy, and Westminster. This is one of their top of the line models. Open fretwork in the dial so you can see through to the movement. Again, the complications are in the top corners for the chime and silent features on it. Turn around here. Got a very tall, I believe it's just a little over 8 feet tall, antique German 3-weight 5-tube. No, I'm sorry, this one is a 6-tube grandfather clock, fully restored. Some nice feet on it, claw feet. This is a Howard Miller Ardinal. This is their #1 seller. It's a violin-shaped case, brand new. We sell all of our new clocks at 50% off of the MSRP. So just take what the manufacturer's suggested retail price normally would be and divide by 2. This is a Viking Clock Company, solid oak case. This is a 9-tube clock. It's a tubular bell, plays Westminster, St. Michael's, and Whittington. If you ever wanted one but didn't want to pay $7,000 to $10,000, which is what a new one will cost you these days for a tubular bell, we're selling this one for right at $3,000. It is a very nice clock, very well constructed. Another Hermle model. Again, solid wood. This is the Howard Miller. It's a very large clock, brand new, silver dial, weights, and pendulum. It's an oak version of that same Hermle we just saw. This was a curio clock brought over from Germany that we purchased. It has Westminster and an automatic nighttime silence, which you usually don't get on a simple chain drive, etched pendulum and weights. It's also lighted. Another Hermle, new. Nice overlay on this one. This isn't inlay, but it is an overlay. So you got a satin, this is either satin wood or maple, and then this is a flame mahogany that's in the center of it. And all the Hermles will play all 3 tunes, so Westminster, St. Michael's, and Whittington, and have nighttime silence. They all do that. It just, what varies, makes the price different is the case. This is an American clock made around 1900. It is solid tiger oak, not veneered. Every bit of it. It's called a ladder chain because the chains actually look like ladder steps instead of regular chain loops. Overhauled, has an hour, half-hour gong on it, no music. Very pretty clock. It's also pretty tall. You can't tell in this, but it's probably about 6'8", which is pretty good size for a ladder chain clock. This is Howard Miller Creekmore. This is a used one. This is one of the only ones Howard Miller made along the way that had the Ave Maria and Beethoven's Ninth with Westminster. This one is in very good shape. Automatic night shutoff. Also a very large clock. This is if you're looking for a nice lighter oak clock, this is a Harrington House. They have been out of business probably since the late 90s, which is when this one was made. They made very, very nice clocks. Solid oak construction. Top of the line Kenninger movement. It's hard to see in this, but all the glass is beveled all the way around. Doors are hinged on the side instead of just being typical panels that you move in and out. We can also replace this black cloth with glass on any of the ones that have the cloth in it. This is a burl wood veneer in the top of it. And the pendulum has some engraving on it also. All right, and this one, this is the Howard Miller Nielsen. Probably their second most popular model. It's an average height clock, but it does have the silver dial and face, which seems to be very popular right now. It is a Westminster movement with automatic night shutoff. Nice carving in the top of it and on the front of it. We got one more to show you over here. And there's a separate video for this one. This is the Howard Miller Devonshire. This was made between 96 and about 98, I believe. This was their their limited edition model. They only made 1,000 of these before they switched patterns. Solid wood construction, inlaid all the way around, ebony, satinwood, maple, and mahogany. It has this beautiful molding all the way around the top of it also. Hinge doors in the side. Extra details here in these columns that you don't get on anything else. All true inlay all the way around. All that's real. None of that is a photoed picture in there, which some of the companies do now. And that is our current selection of grandfather clocks. It's McGuiresClocks.com. Thank you.